Hey guys, Youngblood with you, and today I wanted to actually show you how you could go in and customize your ship to your liking, considering I've gotten a lot of questions about how to do this recently. So in order to do so, you just pull up your Moby glass, and on the second row, last icon, you'll notice an airplane. Click on that, and you're going to just be able to drop down and select your ship. The one I'm going to go ahead and choose right now is going to just be the Stalker. And you get three primary categories. Propulsion is going to be your jump drive, systems is going to be everything else, and weaponry is weaponry. Now, within propulsion, the only one that you have right now is actually your quantum drive. I think later on you'll end up seeing maneuvering thrusters and main engines and those sorts of things coming into play, but that's not something that's available today. Just know that it's going to be coming later on. But if you do want to change something, you can come in and see what other options you have available. It's going to show anything that's in your inventory, so if it's on other ships and of appropriate size, or you purchased it and it's the right size, it'll actually show. The one that has the bars around it is what's currently equipped, so I've got the Expedition, which is considered a size 1 grade C stealth class, giving me 98 units per basically 98 units of fuel per 1 million kilometers traveled. So, and you can see my maximum jump distance there is 923,254 million kilometers. Now, if we look at this, you could actually see that when you go over these other units, they become a little bit different. So, for example, Rush is a civilian one. I get a little bit more fuel usage since it's not as efficient as a stealth, and I get less max distance. Goliath, being an industrial one, has higher output, which means more fuel usage. So again, it's using 108 units, which is higher than both of those. However, the maximum distance is significantly increased, going over 1,155,873. So quite a significant jump. Now, for the game today, what I would say is if you're planning on being out and doing a lot of jumping at the given time, then I would specifically look at using something like, stealth, because we don't have long enough jumps where it really matters on the distance, but it's something worth noting for the future. Now, once we get past propulsion, we get into systems, and you're going to have different numbers of these that are on different ships because they have different levels and different total number of components. For example, I've got 4 shield generators on my Saber. This ship only has the 2, left and right, as opposed to front, back, left, and right. So, we can look at your coolers, and you have all the different options available. Right now, I'm on a military-grade cooler with a performance of 120. The competition is the same. This competition, for example, is lower, though, at 115. So this would be a direct decrease for my performance on the coolers. And you can just kind of go through these and take a look. Stealth is always going to be one of the lower performing ones, but at higher efficiency, so this should use less power than something like a competition grade or military grade, but you can see the performance is significantly lower at 80. Come through, you get your power plant. Power plant is where you have the different numbers that I kind of covered yesterday. It's a civilian model, so it's well balanced. That's defaulted on this ship, 100, 100, 100. But for example, if I wanted stealth, you're going to notice my performance and signals both drop with efficiency going up. So those are the signals and efficiency changing. Those are good things because the signal is dropping, which means you're less likely to be seen. The efficiency going up means that you're running more efficiently as far as like usage is concerned. Your performance, though, dropping means that you're outputting less power. And then shield generators, basically you kind of see the same thing. You get the same types of numbers as power plant with the performance, signals, and efficiency, following similar trends with stealth being efficient and performance being low. And then you can kind of roll through and see how those numbers change. So you can kit it out to whatever you want it to actually be based on the scenario you're going in. And then finally we get to weaponry. This should be simpler than it is, but you'll notice right now I've got a right wing and a right wing. Why I have 2 of those, I don't know. They do change together though, so what I would do is just change one of them. So for example, if I just want to put a size 1 on my gimbal, you select at this level. The other option is you can actually just click on the weapon itself, but you're not able to select the hard point. So if you want to actually go to a larger size, you do need to click from here, and you can choose the weapon you want to equip. I'll put on the Omnisky, for example. You can see the model actually changed, and then when we look at it on the drop down, it changed both of them right here. So that's basically it. You can do the same thing for your missile racks as well. You can see I've got 2 Ignite 2s equipped on both sides. I could technically change those if I wanted to by clicking on the missiles and swapping that out. if I wanted to change the types of missiles and the sizes that I'm carrying, you can come in and actually decide from, this point. So this would be just carrying along, larger missiles, or this would be smaller missiles. So this would be bringing 4 size 1 missiles, whereas this is bringing 2 size 2 missiles. So that's your general customization. Once you're done, you'll actually hit Save Changes and Equip, and it will be set up. It does persist through logs, so you'll be able to kind of come back in and make changes if you want to. Otherwise, it'll stay put, basically perpetually until the ship is destroyed. So if you guys have questions about any of this, please let me know. That's kind of your general customization. We'll keep monitoring this as we move forward because I think there's going to be additional things that are added. Otherwise, play around with it. Oh, almost forgot. Let me close out Moby-Glass. There's locations across, the verse right now. A couple of them are going to be dumpers depots where you can come in and you'll see different components that you can actually purchase. These are going to be your coolers. These are going to be your shield generators. The boxy looking ones that have circles on the end are going to be your jump drives, or your quantum drives, I should say. And the ones that just kind of look like crates are going to be your power plants. The different locations have different ones. So, for example, I don't really care for what Alizar carries for the most part. The shop at Grimhex has some really nice components, including, like, I found a B-grade shield generator there, which was really exciting. So, look around, travel around, find what you like. I'm not sure if the prices really vary that much from location to location at this point, but what they actually carry in inventory does change. So, now we're done. If you guys have questions, let me know. Otherwise, stay tuned for more, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Take care.